A major development has emerged in the Air India AI2379 investigation. The flights in the pilot in command has reportedly tested positive for marijuana in confirmatory laboratory test. Now, days after, the Phuket to Delhi flight suddenly lost around 300 feet of altitude, leaving the passengers and the crew injured. The incident happened on August 4 when the Airbus A320 was carrying 137 passengers, including 3 infants, along with 8 crew members when the aircraft experienced a sudden altitude variation during the cruise. Well, according to the latest government figures, 20 passengers and around 4 cabin members were injured. The aircraft eventually stabilized and landed safely in Delhi. Both pilots underwent mandatory psychoactive substance screening after the incident, and the pilot in command initial test required further confirmation, and his samples were sent to designated laboratory. The confirmatory test has now reportedly returned positive for marijuana. Both pilots are now already been removed from flying duties while the investigations continue. But there is an important point here. The positive results does not, by itself, establish that marijuana caused the altitude loss or contributed to the incident. Well, that's more to this. The Incident Aircraft Investigation Bureau has specifically warned against drawing conclusions from any single piece of the information. With that, the investigators are examining the complete picture, including technical, operational, medical, and human factors. And there is a plenty to investigate, by the way. Sources have reported possible technical problems during the flight, including an autopilot disconnect, hyaluronic systems, and issues for the flight control anomalies. Now, the co-pilot reportedly took a manual control after the autopilot disconnected, and while a flight control stall message and other warnings were sent to reporter. Now, the investigators have to determine whether these technical issues, turbulence, or sudden altitude change were the factors that were connected. Well, the investigation is being conducted under the international aviation protocols, with France's BEA and Airbus technical representatives assisting the AAIP. Meanwhile, the incident has triggered a wider scrutiny for Air India. Outgoing Air India CEO Campbell Wilson was summoned to Ministry of Civil Aviation, where the officials reviewed AI2379 incident along the broader safety and the operational concerns. Air India says that it is cooperating with the investigators. So, the big question now is simply that what happened inside the cockpit? It is whether the final investigation finds a connection between the reported test results, the technical problems, and the sudden altitude loss.